Hi everyone, welcome back. Hope you all are doing well. In today's video, we'll see how to make crispy, fluffy and soft puris with my secret tip that will make each puri puff up by its own. So do watch video until end as I've shared tips on how you can perfectly knead, how you can perfectly roll it out and fry the puris that will result in soft and crispy puri. And also have shared tips on what to do if your puri doesn't puff up by its own. Hope you like this video. Keep watching. First step is kneading the dough correctly. So here I have taken 3 cups of wheat flour. For crispy texture, adding semolina, that's suji or rava, that's 3 tablespoons. Add salt as required and combine all well. The measurement is very simple. For every 1 cup of flour, add 1 tablespoon of rava. Now gradually start sprinkling water little at a time and combine the dough. Use lukewarm water instead of cold water and mix all well. Now another important tip is to have a good quality of wheat flour. This is whole wheat flour and has zero maida into it. So here we're gonna form a soft dough. Yeah, soft dough and not hard, as hard dough usually makes the puri's texture hard upon cooling and it absorbs more oil. As you can see here, I have just formed a soft dough and haven't added any oil. It has a sticky texture. You can see here. Now allow it to rest for 10 minutes. It has rested for 10 minutes. You can see the sticky texture here. This is how it needs to be. Now to the soft dough, add a tablespoon of oil and knead the dough to soft smooth texture as we normally knead for roti or paratha. You can see here how soft and smooth the dough is. Just knead for 2 to 3 minutes and then we're going to rest it for another 10 minutes. While it is getting rested, we're going to prepare bhaji as a side dish for puri. It's a very popular dish that's aloo ki sabzi. That's great combo with puri. Let me know if you want to see the detailed recipe of bhaji. We'll share it soon in my channel. You may also have any side dish of your choice along with this puri. In my channel, I have shared many useful videos that will ease your cooking time along with tips and tricks. And also have shared how you can use healthy cookwares with their seasoning and cleaning tips. Have shared all the links in the description box. You may have a look or you can go to my playlist and watch the video separately. Now you can see the dough is being well rested. Just knead it for a minute. And you can see the texture here. It should be soft, smooth dough. Now let's divide the dough into small balls and take a portion and we're going to start to roll. Just dust the dough with little flour and start rolling them evenly. Remember, do not dust with more flour, otherwise we'll end up having flour burn particles in your oil. Now roll out to even circular shape, not too thick or too thin. See, this is how it needs to be rolled. You may dust little flour at a time if required, but do not add more. See, it's rolled well. This is how it needs to be. You can dust off the excess flour and this goes straight into the heated oil and you see it automatically puffs up immediately. So here comes the last step is to ensure to heat up the oil into a right temperature. So for that, heat up the oil on a medium flame until you see smoke appearing lightly. So it is that time you need to add the puris. Now just keep nudging the puris with a spoon, rotating them and cook evenly for few seconds, then immediately flip it and fry on the other side. So in this way you get a soft and crispy puris. Now let me share you another important tip on what to do if puris doesn't puff up automatically. Just nudge the puris with spoon and gently press them as shown into the oil and you see they start to puff up. Do not put more pressure, just gently press and you see each and every puri puffs up. Remember, the oil temperature should be right for puris to puffing up. Otherwise, oil will seep into the dough, making it soggy and hard in texture. Adjust the oil temperature to high or low as needed, as extreme hot will burn the puris and you won't get the even texture. Follow these simple steps for making sure you fry perfect puris every time. Now transfer them into a paper towel and continue to fry the remaining puris by following these simple steps and enjoy crispy soft puris. And you can see the texture here. It's non-greasy and light. And even after cooling, the texture will remain the same and won't change. See how crispy this looks? Enjoy this puri with bhaji or any side dish of your choice and stay tuned with Nisha Thaju to watch many more delicious, easy and quick recipes. See you soon with another interesting video. Until then, Assalamu alaikum. Thanks for watching. Happy cooking. Bye bye.